Algeria and Ghana progress from AFCON Group of Death. Algeria and Ghana are through to the quarterfinals of the 2015 African Cup of Nations at the expense of Senegal and South Africa after a dramatic conclusion to the competition's Group of Death Tuesday. All four teams had a chance of qualifying before kick-off, with Senegal requiring just the point to be sure of their passage to the next stage. However, the 2-0 defeat at the hands of Algeria, coupled with Ghana's late 2-1 win over South Africa, ensured Alan Girese's men would not be progressing from Group C favourites progress, playing an unimaginative brand of long ball football and with little shape in attack or defence. Senegal's demise seldom looked in doubt in Malabo. Algeria had the chance to open the scoring after just 90 seconds, but a terrible touch from Sofiane Feghouli went through on goal, allowed Senegal goalkeeper Bouna Coundoul to smother. The pre-tournament favourite would not have to wait long to break the deadlock, however. Aided by some lackadaisical defending, Girese controlled a simple ball over the top before composing himself and calmly slotting beyond Coundoul. Algeria was dominant, and Sofiane took his turn to test Coundoul with a rasping shot from distance after 20 minutes. Girese had warned his players before the game that nothing was settled despite their advantage atop the group. And as the half wore on, the Frenchmen's side began to edge their way into the contest. Idrissa stung the palms of Rice and Feghouli in the Algeria goal with a long-range effort as halftime approached. Yet Senegal looked vulnerable on the break when pushing forward. This pattern would come to define much of the second half. Senegal brought on Newcastle striker Papiss as they searched for an equaliser, and they made early headway as Sadio Mane almost latched onto a Papi Edj Ilobaji cutback. Algeria withstood this early pressure and came close to doubling their advantage after 73 minutes. Sofiane Feghoul's strike from the edge of the area beat Coundoul, but not Kara Mbiaji, who had fallen back to station himself on the line. 10 minutes later, though there was nothing Coundoul or his defenders could do, as not Bendeleb found himself free on the edge of the Senegal area. The Tottenham midfielder composed himself and fired an unstoppable shot into the bottom right-hand corner to make sure of the victory and top spot in the group. Gonna leave it late. Algeria's triumph meant Ghana required a win over South Africa in Malabo to leapfrog Senegal in the standings and book their place in the quarterfinals. But things didn't start brightly for the Black Stars, as Mantome Sango broke the deadlock for South Africa with a stunning volley after 15 minutes. Aware that 2 goals were required, Ghana poured forward but were faced with a resolute Bothana rear guard. John Boy restored parity after 73 minutes, latching onto the Mies hit and a shot before swiveling to rattle beyond Nhlin Lehuweo. Ghana then struck a post moments later as they searched for the go-ahead goal that would take them through. That would arrive with just 7 minutes remaining. Feghouli was left alone in the South Africa box and rose to flick Baba Rahman's cross past the despairing Lehuweo and send his country through.